he's gonna make it.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna fuck up. Look at him, he's sweating. Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. And the thing about video games is you can do it from the first person, so you can look at it from their perspective.
Yeah, and it's fucking crazy to watch, man. I went to the BlizzCon. You know, Blizzard has the BlizzCon. And I was lucky enough to get in there, man. And I got to watch esports. I got to watch people playing StarCraft in an auditorium, and it was awesome. And the energy in there was so fucking intense.
How many people were there?
I don't know, hundreds. It was like shit tons, man. These were like famous players, dude. These are like world-renowned Korean fucking StarCraft masters. Ooh. And like when and if you know anything about StarCraft and you see what they're doing, it's incredible. And it's just like, the applause, the fucking, like, people are like, yes!
Well, it's super complex.
So fun to watch.
But that's what I'm talking about with these people that have these prejudices about video games. They're video games, especially like StarCraft, they are super complex. They require multi-level thinking.
Oh, yeah. You can't just play StarCraft.
Not against those guys. I mean, I've seen you play it before too, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You were moving shit around. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, oh, I'm setting this up, and this is for later. I'm like, what?
I know.
Like, what is this?
I tried to return to it. Talk about like feeling old. Go back to try to play StarCraft after a couple of expansions have come out, and you're just like, I can't. What the fuck, man?
You have to learn. You don't have that kind of time.
I don't have that kind of time to like learn how to do fucking Zerg rushes again. I don't
see. I liked. Oh my god, this is at like the O2 Arena. It looks like
opening ceremonies in Seoul for 2014 League of Legends.
Oh my god, it's a football stadium.
Yeah,
it's like a giant soccer stadium.
So badass.
Oh my god, it's filled with people. That's like 50,000 people there.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
That's insane. It's so big in Korea, huh? Holy shit, dude. Look at all those people. Look at the size of the place, too. Why isn't that caught on like that here?
There's an Overwatch League. They just started this week or this month that's in Burbank at like the old Johnny Carson Theater.
No
or
shit.
It is. Yeah, and it's been
That's
going on.
cool.
Dude, when I was addicted to Quake, I would watch demos all the time from this guy named Thresh. See if you could find Thresh Quake. There was this kid... God, I wish I remember his name. I think his last name was Fong. Dennis Fong. There it is. Dennis Fong. He was the best. And while he was playing before he retired, he was the best. Like, he was so good that people would watch his demos and try to emulate his moves.
Wow.
And what he would do was he would figure out a map, like, absolutely perfectly. So he'd have these one-on-one duels. And this is another thing that's surprisingly complex, is playing duels in... This is Quake 1 that we're looking at here. Oh, no, it's not. Looks like Quake 3. Hold on.
Quake 1 tournament.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it a new version of it? Oh, no, it's definitely Quake 1. Okay. So, because you see the shotgun shells and shit like that, there's all different stuff. There's rocket launchers. And this didn't have a railgun. The railgun changed a lot of shit in Quake 2. But the point being that you would have these strategies because you had a map, and it would all be about controlling the respawns. So all of the items, whether it's a rocket launcher or a shotgun or whatever the fuck it is that you're picking up, and the ammo, all of it would respawn as well as the health. So it was all about controlling where the respawn is, keeping your health up really high, and then making sure your opponent never gets any good weapons.
Right.
And so it was really strategic, and they chase each other around the map. But this one dude just fucked everybody up. I mean, and he lost a couple times too when he was, starting out, but he eventually got to a point where he was like the Michael, like right there, boom, he sees that guy, boom, jacks him. He knows where you're going. He's firing rockets down hallways. He anticipates you're going to be going down. And when you would watch these guys play, you see, like right there, that guy was there, and he's just waiting for him. Boom, boom. And he just killed that dude. And I would watch these guys in these demos and try to learn from like how they were maneuvering. There's another guy called Fatality. And he was really good at it. And there was different games that guys would play too. There was this game, and some guys went over to Unreal, and they played Unreal Tournament.
Unreal, I remember Unreal.
He's got the armor.
Yeah.
See, and every time it respawns, he's going to be running back there to get that armor. Running back there to get the shotgun shells, making sure that his opponent doesn't have a rocket. And you just keep killing him, and then when he respawns, you chase him down, kill him again, or weaken him. And then these are fucking really complex, multi-level games. You have to think in advance, and you have to plan things out. And guys would even have timed things that they would put in a program so that it would show on their screen rocket launcher respawning in 10 seconds, 9, 8, and they'd run after it.
Sure. Yeah. It's crazy how when this came out, it was so badass.
Oh, yeah.
And now it looks so ancient.
It looks weird. But go to Quake. What is the Quake 4 one? What is the new Quake one? Quake Tournament? What is it? Quake Champions? I think it's called Quake Champions. There's one you can play online now. I think it's called Quake Champions.
Came out last year.
Oh, it came out last year? Now watch this shit. Arena. That's what it is. Quake Champions Arena. Is that it? But look at the fucking graphics now. But it's the same kind of concept.
Right.
So, this guy is playing a one-on-one against someone, and there's these crazy maps.
This looks badass.
Oh, amazing.
When was the last time you played Quake?
Forever, dude. I'm terrified.
You got to get back in there.
No, Daddy got problems.
It's like you're like watching
I'm
people.
too crazy, dude. I'm telling you, I can't do this. I used to play this shit for 8-10 hours a day. I told you I got a T1
Dude,
line
the way you're
installed in my
looking at
fucking house.
The way you're looking at it is so
look at
fucking
that.
funny, dude.
Look how we just nailed him with the railgun. I had a real problem. So
Wow.
I prefer archery and a bunch of other things that I get addicted to, but I could easily get addicted to this again.
Yeah,
Easily.
I
It
could
is so
too.
fun.
It looks super. I suck at shooters though.
What? Oh, but you don't. You just don't play them.
Right.
Listen, if we decided to do that, would you come and play it here?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, what we're thinking about doing is we have a conference room that I'm thinking about turning into a LAN party room
Oh, cool.
and have it set up. We'll set up Quake games, and then we'll maybe we host a server and let a certain amount of people online.
Yeah.
And then we could have what you call death match.
I'll come and play.
Death match is like you have 10 people on a map and they're all just going crazy, and you respawn with all your shit.
Dude, let's do that.
Let's do it.
But what about? Why don't we pick up a new one like this? This
That's what
fucking game.
What's this
You
one?
can do 100
Everyone's-
people in this game.
It's
What is
called
it?
Battlegrounds or something.
PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, yeah.
Yeah, man, this
Here's the
game
problem.
looks badass.
I don't want real physics. I don't want to move around like I move around in real life. That's the thing about Quake is you move way quicker than you do in real
Right.
life. It's like, whoop, you're bouncing and jumping and you're hitting trampolines and flying through the
I
air.
don't know, man. This game looks pretty cool.
If you're a queen.
It's like hunting people. That's why I think you'd like it, because you hunt people.
Yeah,
you
you're
see
hunting
someone.
people.
Listen, I'm not into hunting people, bro. I'm into hunting aliens that can move faster than people with rocket launchers.
Dude, and by the
That's
way,
what Quake is.
what about Hearthstone, Joe? Why don't you start playing Hearthstone?
Oh, you want me to cast spells like you?
Yeah, dude.
Do we have to be naked
You
again?
might like
Yes.
Overwatch then, because that's a little bit more.
that's kinda
style.
interesting.
Yeah, Overwatch is
But is
everyone's into that.
It's a third person thing,
No,
right?
no. This is just this is what I was explaining. The Overwatch League. This is the viewing of it. So they
Oh,
have
I see, I
special ways
see.
you can view it.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, but I like watching things through someone's eyes.
That's
there
it.
you go.
Yeah.
First
They
person.
switch all around
Overwatch
during
is
it.
fun
Okay,
as
this
fuck,
looks great.
dude.
This looks great.
Yeah, this is team based.
You should do. We should have an Overwatch league. I suck at it. You know who's good
what-
at it is Pemberton. You can get
Oh, I'm
Pemberton in our
sure.
league.
Just look at them. So is this something that you play with a PC?
Yeah.
Or is this an okay?
Yeah.
I don't
Actually,
play
This one's on all of
Xbox
them. This
games.
one's on all of them, but PC.
I can't play Xbox games. Once you play with a mouse and a keyboard, that controller is just so whack.
They're supposed to be making an update soon, so you can do that actually. Mouse and keyboard on an Xbox.
Oh well, that's what they should do.
Fucking
How's it
Blizzard.
taking so long to do that?
Blizzard is they're so badass.
But they were working on that years ago.
Yeah, there's still a thing like Xbox has said recently they would allow people to play against people on PlayStation's network.
Yeah.
But Sony doesn't want to play friends with them.
That sucks.
Whatever. So
Well, see, the thing about computers is when you have a mouse and a keyboard, you just have so much more precision. Guys get really good, and they also have like auto aiming
Yeah.
that keeps you in the box when you're using those. They've made it a little bit better, so those little hand controllers are more accurate than they used to be. But man, it ain't the same when you have a mouse and keyboard. Like if you watch that guy, Google Fatality, and the I in Fatality was a #1. This guy would hit people with a railgun in the middle of the air so often, it was almost like he was psychic.
Crazy.
When you would watch him play and you watch through his eyes and you realize how bad you are at the game. And that was part of the reason why I got so addictive.
he made it to #1 on that new game I was talking about.
He did?
Yeah, that's what his Twitch channel says right here. His last stream was him playing.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's him. He's a savage. I met that kid in Vegas. Very nice guy. He's not a kid anymore. I'm sure he's deep in his 30s now, I think. Because this is a long ass time ago that he was running Quake, unless he was 6. There he is. He's a dad. He's got dad bod. Got a fucking golf shirt on. Just dropped his kids off. Out there fucking up people online.
I love it, man. This is like such a better future than I predicted when I was a kid. Like I never imagined that we would be able to watch people play video games, or that you could make a career out of playing.
Not just a career, but make more in a month than lawyers make in a year.
It's wild.
Yeah, these people are all painting and playing music and stuff.
All right, we're going to do it. And we're going to also do pool on it, right? We're going to set that shit up.
Right.
We got plans. Techno Hunt. We did this Techno Hunt thing. Have you seen the Techno Hunt game yet?
Only are you like posting it on Insta?
Oh, yeah.
I want to check it out.
We had a thing live. There's 40,000 people watching, and we're shooting arrows at this screen. And then it's been downloaded like 300,000 times in the first 24 hours.
What's the ETA on this, man? Like, when are you going to fully turn this into like a video gaming compound?
It's pretty close.
Sounds really exciting.
We're closing in on it. We're closing in on it. But the Techno Hunt thing, what's fascinating about that is you use a regular bow. So it's it's like real world practice.
Right. A compound bow.
Yeah, like a real
cool.
compound bow. Yeah. You're not supposed to use a powerful one. You're supposed to keep it down to 70 pounds. You can't jack it up like mine is jacked up to 84 pounds. But I tried the 84-pound one and it didn't break it. So we'll see.
I'm excited, man. I love this compound. It's
crazy,
badass. Right? Yeah. I can't wait to see what you do with it. It's like you're just barely growing it right now, right?
Yeah.
Like,
well, any suggestions you have, man, and if you want to do something here, we could do anything you want. Just if you have an idea.
I like the video game idea, man.
Let's do
I love
it.
the idea of having some kind of like Twitch laboratory here. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's exciting. Let's do it.
So, you heard it, folks. Duncan Trussell's in for the Twitch League. Dun, dun,
I suck at these games, though.
My kids are going to go, Daddy, come home. Daddy, why do you play games? Duncan Trussell, ladies and gentlemen. You can follow him and his antics on Twitter or Instagram. But you don't use Facebook, do you?
No.
No. There you go. Duncan Trussell Family Hour, one of the best podcasts in the world.
Thanks, Joe.
I recommend you listen to the one with Dr. Chris Ryan. It's a really good one. The last one you guys did together.
You listen to that?
Yeah, I did.
Don't tell me that. I'm going to get nervous when I do my podcast,
Come on,
man.
bro. Come on, bro. Young Jamie, go to youngjamie.com and get your Round Earth Shield t-shirts. Are they back? Do you have them restocked?
They're not restocked.
God damn
I want
it.
one of those.
They sell out so fast.
I got one for you.
But you have powerful shirts in stock, right?
There's a couple of those left, a couple hoodies left.
Yeah, they
and
go quick,
new stuff
bitch.
coming soon.
They go quick. All right, folks. We'll be back tomorrow with Phil Demers, formerly of Marine World. And we're gonna have some fun.